Hi, and welcome back to those of you who are excited to talk more about how a senior management team can help increase the value of your organization, both in the short term and the long term. Now, we've already talked about the importance of roles and responsibilities and how having not just set job descriptions and set daily functions in place is important, but also making a clear delineation for every senior manager on your team between what the results of their role are and what the expectations of their role are, and how that position helps achieve the vision, the purpose, and the ultimate performance objectives that you've set out for your organization. What we're here to talk about today is the next step in this process, which is looking at the functionality of that team. It's one thing and a very strong weapon to have powerful individuals who have the skill sets necessary, who have the understanding of the organization's goals in order to be successful within their position and to add that unique value to the organization. But the next level of this process is going to require that you make sure that team has the structure necessary in order to perform as a group, right? In order to collaborate day over day and week over week to help achieve those results together and exponentially grow the value of your business. Now, this is a little bit different of roles and responsibilities because what we're looking for here is really more along the lines of structure. What we want to see is that there are systems and controls in place. And you want to think about processes. Is how do we organize ourselves? How do we sit down and when do we sit down? Most importantly, what do we discuss and what are the goals of those discussions in order to make sure that operations flow smoothly and that we capture every opportunity for improvement along the way. Now, this takes a lot of effort. Up front, again, you need to make sure that you're adding the structure, and most importantly, you need to make sure that that structure is prioritized. We understand deeply that a small business has many different obstacles and barriers that come up on a day-to-day basis. And these are often the issues that rip apart senior management teams and have them focus really on the technical and day-to-day issues of the organization and not so much on how the actions that we're taking day over day influence the overall performance of the organization on a longer period of time. This is where senior management's collaboration and overall functionality comes into assessing the validity and the value of your business through the senior management team. Now, the important thing to remember here is that you need to address this on two levels. First, there's that component of structure. Do we have the structure in place? Do we have the procedure in place in order to make sure that this team is sitting down, that they're discussing the issues that need to be discussed, and that they're continuing to focus on the high-level organizations of your business while driving forward the day-to-day and the week-to-week operations of that organization? However, what's also key and critical is the team dynamic. When we start looking at culture, which we'll be talking more about, does this team work effectively together? Do they have the skill sets in order to come together and solve problems? Have they developed good working relationships and a clear understanding of how they come to the table to solve those problems and how they work together to execute? The last thing I'm going to leave you with is a warning. And that warning is about consistency. And what we've seen time and time again is that we can create good functionality in short bursts. However, the real challenge to creating predictable and long-lasting value for your organization is consistency. And the most important thing that you can do as a business owner is to prioritize the structure that you put in place in order to achieve functionality and achieve effectiveness of that senior management team. We understand that as small businesses, you have many different issues, many different fires that you have to put out on a day-to-day basis. And oftentimes it's these types of obstacles that pull senior management apart, that put them into a vacuum where they're solving problems within their business unit without the collaboration of their team, and most importantly, without more of a forward-looking root cause analysis approach to problem solving. If we can create that type of consistently and prioritize this type of structure, what you're going to find is that your senior management team will not only chase bottlenecks, will continue to eliminate those bottlenecks within your organization, continue to achieve different opportunities, identify different opportunities, and make sure that they're accomplishing both the long-term and short-term goals of your organization. Thank you again for talking with me today. I look forward to talking to you again as we dive into our next senior management value driver, which is going to surround the compensation structure of the senior management team. I'm looking forward to talking with you all soon.